about now, this is today's edition of the CubCast. Thank you all for joining us. We are live on the stream. We are today going to be talking international collaboration. We've heard one already today, and I'm very keen to hear from each and every one of you on this topic. I'm very keen to hear from each and every one of you, which is in regards to essentially Afrobeat-based musicians, people in that kind of wider realm, whether it be moving into sort of high life sounds, whether it be moving into amapiano sort of sounds, or anything that's kind of linked in that sort of wider world. I would like to know what you guys think is the most polished, like the most perfected international collaboration. We've seen a flurry of them in recent times. Obviously, yesterday we saw Fireboy link up with Madonna. Collaboration no one saw coming to do the official remix of Frozen. Again, that tune originally came out literally years ago, and it's absolutely crazy to see how big that's done. We've seen today Omar linking up with Justin Bieber. A couple of weeks ago we saw a number of different international collaborations as well. We've seen Drake getting involved, we've seen Chris Brown getting involved, Justin Bieber getting involved. Out of each and every one of these big international collaborations, which one do you think has been the which one of these do you think has been the most impactful or the most well put together? Because we see international collaborations a lot of the time, they don't really work. We see it a lot with UK artists over here, kind of linking up with American artists and almost kind of playing back fiddle. We saw it happen to Chip a while ago. He did some international link-ups and they just didn't work. It just didn't really work for him. But then we see it sometimes really, really, really work. So in regards to actual collaborations we have seen, actual tunes we're talking here, in regards to actual sounds, actual tunes, actual physical releases, which ones do you guys think have been the strongest so far? For me personally, I think Drake and Thames did a fantastic job. Their link up was absolutely incredible. Kind of going through a few other ones, I do actually think, if we're being entirely honest, I really think the Ed Sheeran remix of Peru did a fantastic job. I think it was a really good way of kind of showing how that sound can be expanded and extrapolated to a wider world. But guys, let me know, what are your favourites from these collaborations? We've seen so many of them in the recent weeks and the recent months. Obviously, Burner linking up with loads of different names worldwide as well. Burner linking up with Heady One here in the UK. We also saw him link up with Justin Bieber as well. Obviously, Wiz has been doing these big link-ups for ages. Obviously, linking up with Drake, linking up with Skepta as well. Which of these big global international collaborations have you guys enjoyed the most? Emmy saying either Essence or Peru with Ed Sheeran. Benny Coda saying Nigeria and America, or Nigeria and South Africa. That's more. I'm more talking actual tracks, like specifics here. I want to know the actual specific tunes we're talking about. Deadly Lord saying R&B and hip hop the best collab for different genres. Going through this again, looking through. But yeah, guys, let me know. Again, this conversation's all about you. I want to hear from you guys. Faith saying the Peru remix. Again, I think the Peru remix is pretty exceptional for what it is. I feel it was one of the best approaches. Again, we've seen Burner link up with so many people over the years. We've seen Burner link up, obviously, with Dave, with Stormzy. We've seen him link up with Ed Sheeran before in an actual collaboration as well, rather than a remix. We've seen obviously WizKid get involved with Dave as well. It's crazy the amount of people that have actually collaborated, and it almost becomes normalized to an extent. Faith saying definitely Location by Dave and Burna Boy. I think that's in the conversation for the best as well, to be honest with you. If again, in the UK, that is an anthem. You can throw that on anywhere and people will know it and people will love it. The same with I can't even remember the Skepta and WizKid tune. The name has literally just completely escaped me. Is it Far Away or Bad Energy? Is it Bad Energy? Might be Bad Energy. Can't remember the actual name. One Dance by Drake and WizKid, and Closer by WizKid and Drake. Both of them are definitely in the conversation. Definitely in the conversation. Dadju and Chris Brown. Goodbyes is the best. Interesting one. Very interesting one. Emmy Styles saying Within Africa, Davido and Focalistic are a lethal duo. Champion Sound, K-Star remix, all massive. Yeah, definitely. Everything that I've seen from Davido and Focalistic has been solid as well. Yeah, no getting away from that one. That's definitely one that's on the list. Check and Jackboy. I haven't heard that, but that sounds like an interesting link up. It's so interesting to see how many of these big collaborations are going on. I think at the moment Fireboy is potentially one of the leading lights in this. Obviously he did the tune with Rotimi we heard earlier. He linked up with Weston in the UK. and then obviously doing the Ed Sheeran remix as well, doing the Madonna remix. He's probably the one that's leading the way at the moment. Like, we know Wiz and Davido and Burner have already all done it. But at the moment, the one that's like pushing the sound the most, potentially Fireboy, to be honest with you. Komo saying Davido and Popcorn with Risky. Again, something I'm surprised we don't see more of is more sort of Afrobeat and dancehall link-ups. Sonically, they're so aligned. I'm so surprised we don't see more of it. Sonically, it just seems to make so much sense to me. Davido and Chris Brown, that coming from Benny Coda. Yep, that's definitely a link-up we've seen happen numerous times and always seems to work. Davido's linked up with Nicki Minaj a couple of times as well, I believe, and that's always sounded pretty solid. Faith saying, yeah, Bad Energy by Skepta and WizKid as well. That's a big one. Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce featuring WizKid as well. That's another huge one. It's interesting when you start to actually break them down as well. We start to see so many names kind of ushering forward and landing. Absolutely crazy stuff. Very, very crazy stuff. Right then. But there we go, guys. That's today's CubCast. Thank you for joining in. I love doing these conversations on the live as well. Hopefully you've been enjoying the news articles we've been putting out as well. Whenever there's news, I'm trying to cover it. We're trying to turn this into a full kind of musical factory here on CubCamTV. And I think we've uploaded about 20. We've uploaded over 30 videos this week, which is absolutely crazy. But we're going to get into the next one on the listing. TA saying react to Young B and Tay-C, So Distant. Unfortunately, we are nearly done now. We have nearly run out of time. We've got 2 more to get into. You can check out Davido and Chris Brown below on my mind. Again, at some point we probably will. Adekunle Gold feat and is that featuring Lucky Day Sinner? We've already done that on the channel. Just so you are aware, we've already done Sinner. It's one of my favourite tunes. But right, Asher, Fire on the Mountain is the next one on the listing. No worries, TA, all good. As I always say, honestly, the earlier you get in to the chat, the more likely you are to get your request in. I try to get it up as early as we can. React to Buju, Body on Fire. Again, we've only got time for a couple more, so we need to hurry up. Right. Faith, you're in the building. You're always in the building. It's always good to see you. Out to all the regulars, by the way. There are a lot of new faces in here today. Out to the regulars. Obviously, Faith, one of those. Kome, always in here. Emmy Styles, always in here as well. Out to Dominic Andrews, always in here as well. There's loads of the regulars in here, I've got to say. If I've missed anyone, I feel terrible. I try not to forget anyone. I really try. Oli Apo, you're a regular as well. You're always in here as well. Just going through the list as quickly as I can. Try and make sure I don't miss anyone. If I have missed anyone, I do apologise. If you're a regular in here, you have my utmost love and attention.